AES Restaurant Group owns most of the local Arby's, and coming up on December 5th, the AES Foundation will host their Day of Giving, where they will give away $100,000 to local charitable organizations. And this morning, we want to welcome Michelle Carter with the AES Foundation to Daytime. Good morning.
Good morning.
Let's walk through this process, okay? Let's start with Day of Giving. Tell us a little history about your all's Day of Giving.
Well, you know, we started the foundation in 2020, and we started with 3 charity windows that we did in the spring, in the summer, and the fall. And then throughout that process, we decided that, hey, there's other opportunity we can do throughout the calendar year and to do a roundup effort. So with the roundup money that we were collecting, we decided, okay, what are we going to do with the surplus? Right. And then it was so exciting to be able to go into our marketplaces and be able to really allow charities to submit an application and then us to go and give $100,000 away at one time.
That's amazing to be able, and these nonprofits, charitable organizations can apply. Tell us about that application process.
Yes, sir. So they have until the 28th for this one of October to apply, and then we source the applications and we go through them. And so what we're looking for is their physical impact and the responsibility, also their impact in the community. All the donations that we collect are local, so we want to ensure that they stay local, and that's the most important thing for us. And then, of course, aligning them with our traditions and our values with AES and with Arby's.
You want to make sure they're good stewards with the money that you're providing.
That's exactly the way to put it. We vet them we vet them a lot, I guess is the best way to say it. So there's a big process involved in that. So they have to go through multiple different scenarios to be able to be selected.
We want to remind all those nonprofits that are out there, or if you know a nonprofit, the 28th though is the cutoff. They need to get that application.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And the application process, very easy.
Yeah. So you would go to www.aesfoundation.com, and there's a tab that you select Day of Giving, and then that's where they will select and submit their application.
How many nonprofits will you select from?
10.
10.
So
10.
yes,
okay.
Yes. So there'll be 10. That's a total of the $100,000. Most of the time, we get somewhere between 70 and 100 applicants.
So make sure that if you are part of a nonprofit or you know a nonprofit, make sure they get that application in. But the main event where the checks will be handed out coming up on December the 5th, tell us about that.
Yes, so that will be hosted at our West State location in Bristol, so 2615 at the Arby's, and we're very excited to be able to, again, do that local here.
And making sure that all that money stays here locally. So I think that's one of the big things that is going on with people's minds right now when they give, is making sure that the money stays local.
Yeah, and I think that's why we've been so successful. If you go into our locations, there are pictures of local charities of where we've awarded the dollars to, and I think that's what makes it personal, and that's why we do so well, and we're so successful in our donations.
So when Arby's is so involved in our communities, I mean, they sponsor ball teams, they do all kinds of things. This is just another way of showing your involvement in our local communities.
Yes, we want to give back to where our employees, where they live and where they work. And really, in the Tri-Cities area, the guests have rallied around and made this possible. So a big thank you to everyone who has donated, because that's exactly why we're here, because this is one of our highest donation markets.
Right. All right. Michelle, thank you for stopping by today, and thank you for what Arby's is doing
and
the AES Foundation. Folks, let's give you that information right now. The AES Foundation Day of Giving. It's coming up. Up to $100,000 they're going to be giving away for Tri-Cities area nonprofits. AESFoundation.com for more information. If you've got your phone with you, scan that QR code that you see on the screen right now. Click Day of Giving to apply. And coming up,